trainer, join the ride. Morning or night, let's go, we're right. Feel the rush, full send power, no time to hush. Pull up a trainer, join the ride. Morning or night, let's go, we're right. Been gaming since the Atari days. Traded joysticks for the cycling pain. Zwift on screen, trainer locked in tight. Every stream we bring the fight. MrsHardclaws by my side. We suffer together, that's our vibe. No fake hype, just real sweat. This is as good as it gets. I'm Hardclaws, watch me fight. Full gas power, sprinting by. What's so spiking, feeling nice. Pure explosion, pure delight. This is where we come alive. Feel the beat, feel the drive. Welcome to the stream right now. Let's go, let's ride, show me how. So too easy or full attack. Some days the legs won't cut me slack. Real talk flowing, keeping it true. Pain face moments breaking through. Raw power, explosive speed. Flat roads and sprints, all I need. Search hills, tension rises. Hardclaws, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm Hardclaws, feel the rush. Full send power, no time to hush. Pull up trainer, join the ride. Morning or night, let's go, we're right. I'm Hardclaws, feel the rush. Full send power, no time to hush. Pull up a trainer, join the ride. Morning or night, let's go, we're right. Been gaming since the Atari days. Traded joysticks for the cycling pain. Zwift on screen, trainer locked in tight. Every stream we bring the fight. MrsHardclaws by my side. We suffer together, that's our vibe. No fake hype, just real sweat. This is as good as it gets. I'm Hardclaws, watch me fight. Full gas power, sprinting by. What's so spiking, feeling nice. Pure explosion, pure delight. This is where we come alive. Feel the beat, feel the drive. Welcome to the stream right now. Let's go, let's ride, show me how. So too easy or full attack. Some days the legs won't cut me slack. Real talk flowing, keeping it true. Pain face moments breaking through. Raw power, explosive speed. Flat roads and sprints, all I need. Search hills, tension rises. Hardclaws, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm Hardclaws, feel the rush. Full send power, no time to hush. Pull up trainer, join the ride. Morning or night, let's go, we're right. no time to hush. Pull up a trainer, join the ride. Morning or night, let's go worldwide. Been gaming since the Atari days. Traded joysticks for the cycling pain. Swift on screen, trainer locked in tight. Every stream we bring the fight. MrsHardclaws by my side. We suffer together, that's our vibe. Nothing.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Huh?
holding you close. Lend an ear, Mrs. Hardclaws, my wife is here. Now she stops
Alexa,
there, not
turn on
with
Rachel's
terrain,
fan, please.
but sprays. Yeah, her spirit takes
Okay.
reign. Epic still a sweet tradition she keeps. Chocolate ice cream cozy, at breakfast she leaps. So welcome Mrs. Hardclaws to the chat, where pedals spin tails and together we try and draw back.
That's 625 kilometers to go.
Yeah.
That'd take me a while.
Yeah. August. Well, originally you said it was going to take you like a whole year to do.
Yeah. Oh, look, my thing's right at that thing. Oh, it was.
What? Oh,
It was right at the thing.
the way it looked.
Yeah.
Alexa, turn on the floor fan.
Okay. Level up. 106.
Good job. Took you 6Ks.
Huh?
Took you 6Ks to get there. 6Ks to get there.
Yeah. But I don't get the points for the Ks, it's for the halves.
One route done that I had unlocked.
Huh?
One route done that I hadn't unlocked.
Oh. You hadn't done an 8-kilometer round?
No, because that was a newer one and that was a part of an event only.
Oh.
I've also got like 2 in bloody Mercury Islands I haven't done.
Huh?
We've got 2 in Mercury Islands I haven't done.
Oh.
Neon Shore Loop and Return Repeats. Stinker.
Hi, Stinker.
Every Monday going Stinker. That's Memorial Day. Good questions, Stinker. Good questions.
Hey?
Stinker, ask you a question.
Yes. My back still hurts. My knee also hurt.
But in saying that, though, Stinker, one of us did a rest day yesterday. One of us did not and chose to ride.
One of us thought that if they ride consistently, it won't hurt as much. I mean, you just got to keep going, right? I didn't realize that if you skip just little bits of it, you won't get any stuff.
Yep, you get
So
nothing.
I was doing some of it and only skipping bits.
No stars, no experience.
I know. Oh well. Still get the experience for the route of the week, though.
Yeah. If you only get bonus, like I said, before you finish across that line, let's get off the TRON, change to the one of your Zwift bikes at level 5 and get the increased experience
No.
for the route of the
I'm
week.
trying to increase this one.
Yeah, but it's like you're literally going to roll across like 1 meter. You get the bonus and then you get back to the TRON.
No.
But that's like worth 50 experience times 4.
No.
Because this isn't a 500 per route of the week. That makes it 550.
I don't want to cheat.
Not.
Plus, I'll get through the line before this workout finishes.
Oh yeah, I feel good, Stinker. I feel good. But I'm not really pushing the numbers. Oh shit, actually I am. I am sitting on 216 at the moment.
I think I might get something for finishing the third workout.
Yeah, you do. That's what I'm saying. If you change the other bike, all that stuff gets bonus.
So I've got to stop, like pause it.
No, not pause it. Just stop your bike in front of that.
It's not stopping. Stop! It's not stopping.
Go to your keyboard and press T.
Huh?
Go press A on your keyboard. Get onto the screen and press A.
Where's my mouse?
There you go. Because it's in erg mode, it stops your brakes.
What?
To go to bike, go to your garage, go to frames. You should have like a Zwift arrow. Go down a bit.
Oh,
See, yeah, see it's Zwift under.
oh,
Yeah, see it's got Zwift arrow and it's level 5.
okay. And
Yeah.
go?
Yeah, press close. Back. Yeah, roll across the line. Yeah, it does air edge. It's worth it. I should have done it before when I finished the last route that I need to unlock.
Well,
I didn't
this
even
is
think
the
about
route
it.
of the week.
Yeah, no, but I did a route unlock before and I should have swapped at the end.
Yeah.
And then you should get 262
262, yeah.
instead of 250.
Yeah.
And so then if you ride the last minute and a bit, even though you may not see it properly, because it's going to pop up on the screen with that what's your thing, but you'll get bonus for it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty. If you can do it and you remember to do it, it's a pretty good idea. Now you're talking quite a bit of experience that will add up over time. And if it only takes you only have to like do it to cross the line and then you just swap back. You know, it's only a few seconds. You got plus 31. But I didn't see the other experience pop up for that. Let's swap the bike back. Should be able to just press T. T would have gone to the garage. You can get to the wheels and then, before you change bike, get back. Go to the wheels. Click on the first two. Get that one and that one. Put the white ones back on. Okay. And then now change bike. Rachel's been on the Tron for ages. She's had them sitting as new for a while.
Where's the Tron gone?
There, concept.
Oh, that
Next
one.
Yeah. I thought you normally had a pink one. Is it pink?
Yeah.
Today, stinker, my weight was 79.8, I think. I was 79.4 yesterday, but I had a rest day. So lately now with rest days, my weight's been going up a little bit on a rest day. So yeah, 79.8. But my target was to get down to 78.5. Probably around 308, 310, I think, stinker. But yeah, target was to get down to 78.5. Then we go to maintenance. But probably going to push a little bit further down to 76.5. So I want to try and get more of the body fat percentage down to slim the stomach more. So I need to drop some more body fat percentage to do that. It's interesting though, because like when I catch up with my family won't look at me and go, "Oh man, you've lost a lot of weight, you're skinny," because I always used to be the skinniest in the family, and I was always very slim.
But I'm happy for the XP on that, right?
Yeah.
You don't get it to the third, it's the fourth.
Ah, damn. You did that extra bit of time on that bike for nothing, but you got it for the route of the week. Hey, stinker, I could just aim to be the token cookie cutter Zwift rider aren't the pace partners set to 75 kilos, 183 centimeters? Like it's what Zwift bases everything on. I've got the right height, and in theory I'm not that far off being the correct weight. The good thing though about the way that I've lost the weight, right, which is different to how a lot of people lose weight, is I haven't sacrificed power at all. A lot of people, when they lose weight, they lose power, they lose muscle. I've been pretty good and been able to protect pretty much all of that. I don't. I race instead, stinker. I'm not a huge fan of workouts, to be honest. Honestly, I wouldn't think a steady like threshold workout would be something I would do until we are in maintenance mode. I'm sitting on around what, 4?
These ones are done the route of the week as well.
Yeah. Is this side? Between these?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm sitting on probably like roughly a 4 watt per kilo 20 minute.
Yeah, I just changed the percentage then. I put myself at like 90% or something.
My FTP in Zwift is pretty close to what my FTP is though. To be honest, my Zwift doesn't change that much. I don't really see FTP increases. Zwift can definitely do it way better than it currently does. Like the funny thing about Zwift, when you think about it, you get that progress report after every ride. So it kind of tells you, you know, if you haven't been training that much. So it's got some type of smarts to try and tell you if you're under training, training right, overtraining, whatever, but doesn't have the smarts to decrease your FTP when you're under training. Like if Zwift can see that you haven't been on the bike, then it should just naturally decay your FTP. What should be happening? It should just be automatically decaying your FTP and adjusting it based on what you ride. Like when you do workouts, you can already override it. Your FTP changes every day. Five hours until the next upgrade. Yeah, honestly, Stinker, if you're like, as long as you do races, and in a races you work really hard, but it depends as well. In Zwift, the race really needs to have a climb finish somewhere for you to basically empty your tank on that climb to then see an FTP increase. See, the problem I have with FTP test though, Stinker, is if you do like say the traditional test and ride for an hour, right, that's one way of doing it. But that can be hard doing it solo depending on the type of rider you are. You can do the 20-minute one, but same thing. Like, the way I always see it, your FTP, what you're capable of doing for an hour is made up of all the zones, right? So you might be that type of rider that can't push the zone, like the zone 5, zone 6 for that long, or even zone 4, but you got some really strong, you know, up to 1 minute power that you could do 95% of the ride, and it's like that last 5% you can use your short-term high power that then boost your FTP right up. Because you can find that you can go and do a race and you might be able to sit on 310, 320 FTP for the whole hour, but that was made up of 50 minutes. You may have only been sitting at 250. And it's like the last 50 minutes when it really ramps up and you got a big, strong sprint that pushes you all the way up to 320. And you only did that in the last few minutes. What is, do you use intervals? Stinker intervals? The intervals ICU, do you use that? Like, where do you upload your Zwift ride data to? Driver? You put it anywhere else? Okay. Because if you are uploading to intervals, that free, so it's free website, free, that would give you a estimated FTP based on your ride and power data, kind of similar to what Exert does for me. But also Zwift gives you an estimated FTP anyway, that's can be different to what the FTP is that they gave you in game. Yeah. Like, is your ZFTP different to in-game FTP? Mine probably is. Yeah, yeah, so my ZFTP is 304. 304. What are we at in game? $306. Only two different. In my Exert, let me see. My Exert has me at 307. Yeah, so ZFTP 304, FTP in Zwift 306, Exert FTP 307. And that's without ever doing FTP tests. I think I should see an FTP increase in Zwift when I do one of the advanced category races. But I think if I do well in the race this week, depending on how many riders we get, it might give me enough points that I end up over 725 race score, and then the only race I can do then is the advanced cat. Sometimes, think it depends. I ride smart when it comes to racing. That's why generally when you look at the results at the end, I can have a much lower watt per kilo average than the others, because I'm a bit more conservative with the power. When you race, right, you got to be smart with attacks and all that. Some people, like even the race on Saturday, people just like kind of like try and surge off the front and then they stop. And then like 30 seconds later, they'll go again and then stop. So they're just like wasting their power. They never recover fully. And it's always just a half-hearted attack. I'm not a soccer player, Zwift rider, I'm gonna call it, where you freaking just over-exaggerate. Like there's a few times I finished the race and I have been like slumped over the handlebars, or I did have to get off the bike and sit down, lay down, when I was like weighed more and less fit. Oh shit. Stinker! You made me miss it. I was supposed to stop and change bikes, but you got me busy. Damn, I missed my bonus. All right, let me get to 20 on this one, then I've got one more course to do. Let's see if I can finish it. Finishing these 3 courses would give me like 61, I think. 61, 62 Ks. It's probably a bit higher than I want it to be though, but it's okay. It is what it is. $28K so far. Got one more route here to do. This one here, and that will finish off all the routes that I hadn't unlocked in Makuru Islands. I did one before in Scotland that I hadn't unlocked, that Epilock. Then I had 2 here that I hadn't unlocked. I'd been sitting on them in 4 when there was extra levels. This one's going to be a bit more of a challenge to get completed though. In my allotted time slot, it should be all right. Sometimes they do. It depends on when you do them. Ones I do aren't that bad, but kick out would be pretty hard. Like prime time. Like if you did the races this morning, Tinker, so normally my Tuesday morning, so your Monday prime time. So like 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago, around those times, that's when you get the peak amount of riders doing those hourly races. I was having a chat to him the other day. He's like, his race score, it's taking a bit of a tank. Hey Smith, how you doing? But oh, nice. But him doing that, those Sisu races, has really killed his race score. Like I said to him though, those races are good, and it's good to have races that have mass start where you're with everybody, but in reality it's not a race. The only people it's a race for, I'll wait for the ads. The third stinker can. But yeah, so what I was saying though, Stinker, is I was saying to him, those like Sisu races are good in one way with the mass start races, but in reality they're not really a proper race for you, because unless you're like Cat A plus, and you're at the front, that's the only place there's a race, is at the front. For every other cat, it's basically hold on to the fastest guys you can and hope that's enough to keep you in front of everybody else. There's no tactics apart from that. That's the tactics for every other cat. Just try and hold on to the fastest riders you can. So I'd always rather race where you're just racing against your cat, that's it. Because you want to have the whole race tactics and everything, right? Like you want to have a race, and like you said, you want to be able to have a race, and if you want to attack. If you want to sit in and wait for the sprint, sit in and wait for the sprint. You don't get those in mass start races.
Did you see the video I sent you of the guy that lost his seat?
Yeah. A lot of those guys, Stinker, will race as teams, so there can be a lot more team tactics just in normal races going on. They will be like targeting particular riders that they want to drop, and so then they'll be communicating to send the right people off at the right time. You know, attack on climbs. Yep, this guy's under pressure. Let's send up an attack, whatever it is. There's more like tactics as a team in the higher cats. Not necessarily for hourly racing. Yeah, I fixed all that chat stuff up that was broken the other day. Had to go delete all this stuff out of OBS and then reset it back up. There's something in there that must have corrupted it. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I've seen that guy. I added in my 2 sub goals. Sub goal for Twitch. Sub goal for YouTube. But he's not even like that high up, Stinker. What isn't he like only, what is he like, Cat C or something? Yeah. And he's been riding for quite a while. Quite a few years now. I'm telling you though, some people do, in my opinion, too many workouts. Too many. Especially if you're only just riding on the Zwift. They do so many workouts, but in reality, you don't really see any performance gains out of it. Too many workouts will just push your body using zones too much at times, so you never fully recover and have the energy when you really need it. See, my training last week was pretty spot on. So when I finished that ride on Sunday, my exert showed me being very tired, and it had me back to fresh today. So yesterday it still had me as tired, today fresh. Like spot on. Yesterday was rest day. But in saying that, I am a special case because I've been riding for a long time. And we've got like 35 plus years of cycling in the legs.
Samurai sword on my back. You don't know how to act.
Heart rate's a interesting one though, Stinker. Because everybody's different. Like, you can look at somebody's heart rate and think, oh, that's a bit high for a zone 2. But for them, that could be normal. And that could be a normal zone 2 heart rate. So it's not actually high for them. So the younger the person is, the higher the zone 2 heart rate generally is too. No, yeah, it should be. So then the older you get, the lower your heart rate across all zones become. So without knowing somebody's age, Stinker, you know, you don't know roughly where they should be at. Imagine knowing someone's age would help you understand better what it should be at. But what's your max Stinker get to? Like, what's your max heart rate? What's the highest you've seen, like in Zwift though? You would have done some efforts where you're going all out. What's the highest you've seen? What's that compared to, like, if you do your 220 minus age, what's the difference between the 187 and that? Like, is it close? Alexa, what's 220 minus 49?
Good morning, Matthew. 220 minus 49 is 171.
See, like, that's what mine would be based on 220 minus age, 171. Page. But I definitely can go higher than 171.
Cyclist Arrar. We all know him. We all love him.
When do you clap? Not yet? Now.
Now.
And then punch.
Now.
It's the
Pace
Master!
I would wear sports uniform today.
Rachel needs me to change bloody these to the TV speaker so she can hear them.
I was clapping, but that was the wrong time.
But what's your 220 minus your age come to, Stinker? What's that number? How you feeling, LePage? How you traveling? How was your Memorial Day long weekend? Work there for a little. So you got to keep the peace. What do you got planned for the rest of the day? You doing a ride? Oh, nice. Is your ride next weekend? Is it next weekend? Oh, nice. Well, this weekend, I should say.
Down at 18 and that gives me 30 for the day. Hear me?
Yep. And get some TT bars, guys. You should be going to 18.
I was. And then I went downhill and went just past it. So now I'm on the 90. The downhill took me to like 18.4.
Looks pregnant. Must be that's that milk belly. They got multicultural day today. That's it.
Huh?
Multicultural day. Zach said there was something on today, multicultural day, and because he was saying that he was on at periods 2 and 3, and he would miss out on his periods potentially. What's your
traditional postal clothing or a postal person? I have to make the
so you can't go in a traditional Australian clothes with stubby slums and a singlet.
Safety precautions, they do not wear micro mini stickers or pop printings or bands, offensive slogans, pictures or words, political messages, designs or bases of pants. Man-made songs over for shoes from sandals and heels.
Okay, everything that's tradition.
The Alex, friends didn't bring anything. Yeah. Right. Like face paint and
like Australian jersey, All Blacks jersey, you know, that kind of stuff. That's what a lot of people like to wear, celebrate that stuff, especially the New Zealanders love to wear their All Black. That's tradition. If Stinker streams Smith, it's going to give away his age, man. I thought I had him a moment ago, trying to get his max FTP using 220 minus his age, but he didn't bite. Yeah, Stinker, you should stream, right? And use a emoji poo head. That can be your Stinker emoji poo head. Oh, you're talking about bar salts. Bar salts don't show his head. No, you can't do potato head. That's Fez. Fez is a potato. Who do you think's a rat on? Look, you've already said that before, Stinker. It went up before on that KOM. I'm just trying to be conscious of time. We'll come down. Not really. When I've been riding with Coco, I'm normally around 194 to 196 with Coco. Like, it might be high, but have a look at the majority of where my power has been spent though. Mainly in the zone 1 and zone 2. So the fitter and stronger you get, the higher your average power is in those lower zones as well, remember? I got a downhill though, that's good. Get that average speed up.
Gosh.
I think I don't try and break an FTP. If it happens, it happens. I don't go out there deliberately trying to beat it. To be honest, I'm not the type of person who gets worked up about freaking FTP and trying to beat an FTP. I ride a race for the race. I do what I need to do to put myself in a position to win. If I can win that race and get nowhere near FTP, that's perfect. But I would definitely see FTP increases in Zwift soon. Like I said before, once I start doing those advanced A races, like, I'll definitely see an FTP increase come from those races. Because they definitely will push me more than I get pushed now. Yeah, there's potential racing this week if I can do well again. And if we even come out with another victory, we may go over 725. Like I got 20 something point increase from the last race. If I get 20 something points increase again, that puts me over 725. This little freaking hill is a freaking shitty hill. Alright, enough far to go. $100% sinker. 100%. I think 100%. I don't ride less than 100. Anytime I've normally ride less than 100, it's if I'm doing a rubber band ride and there's a lot of big climbing. Alright, we've got a final climb to go. Using real gears though, stinker. I don't like under 100%, especially for sprinting. I find that if I set it too low and sprint, I'll run out of gears. I've got to go right down lower on my cassette. And I hate using those gears on the trainer because they feel more grindy. But at least at 100% is good for me for sprinting. What's your trainer difficulty set to? Oh wow, 0. Geez, no wonder. I'd never use 0. Like, how can you? Well, yeah. 0, you feel no resistance at all. It's like a flat road, up and down hills. So you don't get like when you sprint, right? You need something to push against to sprint. You need that resistance change to be able to really push out that torque and that. %, basically doesn't generate any proper fatigue in your legs. If you're just doing erg workouts, makes no difference. As a worst case, 50% minimum. Just for normal riding and racing. 50%. Yeah, but you should be able to do that anyway at 100% trainer difficulty. If you're spiking your heart rate, then you're still pushing too hard. You're riding too big of a gear. Ride an easier gear. You got to learn to control your power, control your heart rate. And there's nothing wrong with that. And to be honest, Stinker, when I'm riding, I'm only switching between 3 gears in this ride. 3 gears, that's it. So I ain't changing gears all the time. I'm just trying to maintain the cadence. Like, there's nothing that should stop you from like riding at 50 or 100%. And you're still just using your cadence to control your power and your heart rate. You mean, LePage? It's only 30 degrees outside where you are. 30 degrees. That's nothing. Almost finished this ride. Almost done. Not tonight, stinker, I'm not. Alright, it's normally a Wednesday or a Thursday. I gotta get off pretty soon. Let's remember to do this. Ready? Alright, let's roll over. Get that bonus. Boom! Look at that, 693 for that. How you do it? Yeah. Alright, what I got? 200 meters. Aero boost on the time trial bar. There we go. How you doing, Di? I think I did like about 61 Ks or something. Alexa, turn off the aircon.
Okay.
Alexa, turn off the fans.
Okay.
Alright, let's pause your music. Do that. Good work, everybody. Good work. Alright, we're going to training score up to 83.8. We might get training score up to 86, 87 this week, maybe. One K's down. 189 out of 420 minutes. That leave us. Man, 420 minus 189 equals divided by 60. 3.85 hours to go. Pack time, 90% solo. My solo pack. Yeah, it's pretty smart, Reds, to swap to a level 5 Zwift bike up. That's like a decent chunk of experience you can get. Because when you think about it, you get, I think it's 5% you get. 5% increase. Yeah, 5%. So if you got like a route, right? Let's say for example 4 horsemen. That's worth 1,780 experience. 5%. So that'll give you another 89. Is it 5%? Pretty sure it's 5%. 20, 21, yeah. It definitely adds up. But for this, you get like 500 experience, and you get 550 instead for route of the week and stuff. Just from swapping to a bike for 2 seconds. All right, let me see who's on for us to raid, because I've got to really jump off. We're running late. Quickly shower and get kids to school. All right, let's go over to Smith. Let's check out his feet cam. All right, let's head over to Smith. Dark mode.
just see it there. Oh, dark, there you go. We're looking at after. All right, Aaron, let's get out of here.
Another stream is winding down. Thanks for hanging around. We pushed the watts, we made it through. Couldn't do it without you. Mrs. Hardclaws right here with me. This community